I'm Susan.
And I'm Jan.
And we are
Our Serenity Homestead.
Well, we haven't done a porch chat in a long time, and we're not really on a porch because
It's raining
it's
outside.
yeah, a lot of water.
Tall cow, flat rock. That's all I got to say about that. Right now it's in a break, but it's going to be back through, so we thought we'd film while we have silence.
Yeah, yeah.
So are you guys going stir crazy yet with your self-isolation? Are you?
No, not really.
No. Give me that.
What?
I'm not taking any chances.
Wow. Really?
Really.
Come on, Jack. Well, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, that's what it does. It scares the dogs. The only thing I'm worried about
What?
is I'm running out of kosher Manischewitz, my elderberry. I only have this much left. Yeah, I have to ration it. Is she scary looking?
Always.
We are taking precautions.
We are. Some of us more than others.
Well, I started using the Walmart curbside grocery pickup.
Yeah.
Done it twice now. The only problem is that, well, this last time I got ground beef and there was something else. And by the time I picked up my order, which was the next day, they didn't have it anymore. So if you go in the store, you get it first. They don't save it for you to pick up, obviously.
Yeah.
So twice I ordered, and the next day they said that they were out of stock of it. So you're almost, if you really need it, you're going to have to go inside.
Isn't there like a minimum dollar amount?
Yeah, $30 is the minimum amount that you have to order. But I did like it because really I saved money, because when you go in for 5 things, you end up picking up 15.
Yeah, you impulse buy.
Yeah. So there's really not a whole lot of impulse buy when you're on their website. You have your grocery list, you get what you need. They have a check if you want to substitute. I declined all that because they will pick a more expensive thing to replace it with. So
yeah.
So we do have to go to a grocery store
occasionally. But we make sure that we're protected.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to get the Toyota Corolla Virus.
Not at all.
Isn't that right, Jack?
And we had to take a car into the shop today.
Dropped it off.
Yeah.
I stayed in the car.
Yeah, but it was cool because when I called, they were setting appointments up for people to come in. There was, you just couldn't walk. Well, I'm sure they have people walking in, but they're trying to do most of theirs with appointments. So when I walked in there was only one other customer in the lobby of the repair shop, and he was sitting over in the corner. But we're kind of homebodies anyway, you know.
Yeah, there's
we're
too
retired.
much work here to go.
Yeah.
Go right.
We can stay here for days without going anywhere.
However, I have been riding the roads, and once all this stuff got ugly, I canceled half my trip, came back, because,
They were shutting down interstates.
They were shutting down everything. But, we're just trying to be safe and conscious of, we're washing our hands a lot more than normal. We're using products to clean and a lot more than normal.
It was my son's car that we had to take to the shop. And when I got in, I noticed in his passenger seat he had a container of the wipes.
He had wipes and he had hand sanitizer.
Yeah. And I showed it to Jan, and she was like, he's a good boy.
So far they haven't locked down the driving, but there's really not that many people on the roads.
No.
Which I'm happy about.
We did see a restaurant open in town, though.
Yeah.
We're really surprised.
With one person sitting inside, yeah. And I'm like, excuse me, the governor said last week you can't do this, but apparently in that little town, they can do whatever they please.
Yeah, it was
Because
open.
there was a hair salon open too, and that was closed yesterday.
Yeah, well, he announced that last night, so it'll take them a while before they get it. But we drove through our little donut shop.
Yeah.
She's the only one working there. She sent everybody home.
She's the cook and the baker and the cashier, and she was spraying the money with Lysol. Our change smelled like Lysol. I gave her a tip because I wanted her to keep the metal change, and I took one of the bills, and it smelled like Lysol. When we were in line and the person in front of us pulled off, she was putting hand sanitizer, her hands all the way up to her elbows, and she sprayed the counter. We were like, yes.
Yeah.
You know, because fat girl got to have a donut. That's just the way it is.
It's their apple fritters.
Oh, it is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's the best. So we had to do that right after we dropped the car off, actually. But yeah, she's taking precautions. But she said she
even apologized for spraying the money.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, spray that.
Spray that money. Yeah.
But just in case you don't know, if you have a UV light or a black light, and take your money and lay it out on the table and use that black light. Keep it over it for about a minute or two. Flip it all over and do it again. Because the black light, UV lights, will kill every virus and all bacteria. And then open your wallet or your purse and just black light that, especially the bottom of your purse. Just put a black light. They sell little small 6-inch UV sanitizers, but it's really just a little black light. So UV black light, that kills viruses and bacteria. So I used to use it at work all the time. I have a compromised immune system, so I was like super vigilant. Plus, I'm kind of a germ-aphobe. I know you cannot imagine.
Hotel rooms.
Oh.
You don't want to do it.
No.
You just don't.
No.
You just don't. We've always been a little, not hoarders or anything, but my boys always teased me when they were unloading the groceries. What was it on sale? Because I'll buy a case of it. And we have, for the three of us, we have enough groceries for
About a year.
Yeah, we're good. You know, milk, bread, eggs, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you probably have to go.
Well, we can make eggs, and we have powdered milk.
Yeah.
And we have plenty of water, because God knows it's done nothing but rain for the last couple of weeks. So.
I mean, there might be some things, if it got really bad, that we wouldn't have, but we'll live.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We know how to make bread. We know how to.
So we hope you guys are doing okay. You know, we're not making fun of what's going on. We're just trying to lighten the mood, because everything seems so panicky and oppressive, and we just pray that everybody takes precautions, stay home as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, we did run into town and get a few groceries. I got propane, extra gas, because gas is really cheap right now, so I got gas in some 5-gallon things, and I'll put stabilizer in that, because shoot, when this blows over, gas prices are going to go woo.
Yeah, we just kind of limit our
running around.
Yeah, and I used to ask my son on his way home, stop and get a gallon of milk. I don't do that to him anymore. He's out and exposed more than we are, and so we'll just.
And if it gets bad, we'll pitch a tent in the front loop, and he can live in there in a containment lab, you know.
Yeah, put him in the hippie camp.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we appreciate you guys watching, and our channel's kind of growing a little bit. We're scared and excited at the same time.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. That just makes us feel so warm and fuzzy that there's a bunch of other weird people like us that like to watch this kind of content. So, you know. Anyway, that's about all we have. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. All right?
Boo-bye. Can I cough now?
Wait, let me get out of the way. Yeah, now you can.
It's allergies.
Yeah, okay.